All right, happy Wednesday. We got the Treasure Coast Market Update. I'm fired up today, man. We're going to get into some pool homes. Let's see if we can share the screen here. It's one of the biggest questions I get is, Joe, what can I expect price-wise when it comes to a home with a pool? So let's take a look here at Port St. Lucie. And really, anybody who asks me that, I'm going to ask them a question, right? You're looking for one or two, or maybe two or two things. Either you want a private pool in your backyard, or you'd suffice with a community pool and an HOA. There's a big difference between the two when it comes to price, when it comes to options. So knowing that is huge, right? So you can see in Port St. Lucie, we've got 388 property options. Now, if we get that down to single-family homes, we've got 338. So we lost 50. If we bring it down to a private pool and we say yes, that goes to 71, right? So a hair over 20% of the properties are going to have private pools. Now, if we are to get rid of that and instead, and I want to add townhouses and condos because you're going to see here, so that should bring us back to 388. It does. I'm looking right up here at the 388, right? So if we come into pool, and that should be HOA amenities. Here we go, subdivision amenities pool. So we've got 144 properties that have a subdivision that's got a pool, right? So that's kind of nice. If you're looking for a private pool, you've only got 71. It's roughly half. But of course, more people want the private pool. So let's look at the prices with that, right? Private pool, yes. Port St. Lucie, active. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so let's take a look at the list. All right, we got 73, and I'm going to go ascending. Let's see what the cheapest pool home is. Okay, so we've got this home right here. Let's take a look at some photos. This is 149. I'm guessing this is in, is it Savannah? Yeah, it's in Savannah Club. I wonder if this one even truly has a pool or if it was entered incorrectly. Let's see here. Is there a photo of a pool? So here you go. This one probably doesn't even have a private pool. It was entered incorrectly. Here's another one, $185,000. Does this one have a private pool? We got some water in the back. No private pool. It was entered incorrectly. Here we go. Here's the cheapest pool home in Port St. Lucie. It's $325. It's a screened-in backyard, or I should say pool. You can see you've got solar panels up above. You got a one-stall garage. Yeah, this is decent condition. There you go. So pool homes are starting at $325. So if we go back to that list, let's say, because we know that these two right here are not actually pool homes, right? It was an accident. So starting at $325, if you want to look at 8 properties, what price are we looking at? You got $325, $351, $363, $369, $375, $385, $395, $395. So if you want to look at 8 properties, there are only 9 properties under $400,000 with pools in Port St. Lucie. All right. And they are 2 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So they're all 3 bedrooms with the exception of these 2. And these 2 are obviously the cheapest, right? Square footage wise, you've got 900 square feet, 1,100 square feet. If you want a little bit more square footage and that extra bedroom, you're jumping up to $363,900 at a starting price, right? And then you've got 1,700 square feet, 13, 13, 17, 13, 15, and 15. So you can see that's where the beginning of these pool homes start. Now that's where they're starting. That's the asking prices. So then the question is, all right, are these actually selling for that price? Let's go and see what we've got sales prices at. And let's look in the last roughly 30 days. Today's the 6th. So let's go back to March 6th. I can't believe it's April 6th of 2022. I remember, man, when it was 1999, and you would think of that Prince song, I'm gonna party like it's 19. Like, that's what I think of. And now it's like we're in some sci-fi movie, right? It's the year 2022. It's crazy. Anyway, so there were 133 pool homes sold in Port St. Lucie in the last roughly 30 days since March 6th. Let's take a look at what these suckers sold for. And let's start with the, okay, I've seen this one multiple times. It's a mistake on price. It was $400,000. And okay, here's one for 2.25. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so we're missing some appliances. We've got some sort of stain down here. It's pretty beat up, not in good condition at all. Ugh, this is an ugly sucker. There might be a pool under that. I don't know. Woo! That's 2.25, folks. That's 2.25. That's pretty crazy. How many days did that take to sell? It took 6 days to sell that sucker. Here's one on Commonwealth. I don't know if that's a garage stall or not. Is the garage on the right? That might be a one stall. It's hard to tell. That's not a bad looking pool. Screened in. Yeah. I mean, it's dated, but it looks like it's in great condition. Shows well. What was that? I don't know what that is. Is that a bar outside? I don't know what that is. But there we go. Here's 256. I want to skip ahead to right here. Okay, so you can see this one's got a pool too, right? Not screened. It's a little bit smaller, but you got a nice private backyard. So when we look at the list of what's actually selling, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that sold under $300,000. Let's look at this fourth one at 275. That's under $300,000. So again, guys, if you're going to be, okay, this is an above ground pool. If you're going to be in that roughly 350 or under, maybe even 4 or under, and you want a pool, there's going to be an issue. There's just going to be an issue. It could be that it's not updated. It could be that it's got a 19-year-old roof. It could be that it's got chipped tile. It could be that, like, I want a screen on my pool. Cool. You might need to be in the $400,000 to $500,000 range. But you can get a pool in the threes. Remember this, though, too, because you can see, let's see how long some of these homes took to sell, because these are typically the hottest selling homes on the market. Anything under 350 with a pool. Took 19 days, 6 days, 23 days, 9 days, 14 days, 19 days, 3 days, 33 days, 4 days. Here we got a 45 and a 35. And then we got a 3, 3, 2, 5, 11, 14, 3, 0, sold on day 1, 6, 8. That's everything up to 365. But you can see going up to 400, we had 9 that were active up to 400 and with pools, right? Here we've got 40, it's about 43 actually, when you take out this one and there were some double addresses. You got 43 that actually sold. What does that tell me? It tells me that a lot of these pool homes that are on the market right now might be overpriced. It also tells me these suckers sell pretty quick. So when they come on, the reason they're not showing up in the actives is because once they're on, they go. If you got a pool and you're cheaper, they're going to go pretty dang quick. So that's some good information to see with pool homes. Let's go look at, we got a lot of people in that 450 to 6 range. Let's see what a sold price, well, let's look at actives. Let's look at actives, and we'll look at list prices. So these are actually on the market, $400,000 to $600,000. We've got 30 options, okay? And it's kind of cool, too, the way that this view is done. You can see where it's at. A lot of people want to be on the west side. Okay, cool. You've only got 2. You want to be in the heart of the city, which I kind of say is between the Turnpike and 95. You've got 5, 6, 7, maybe 12, 15 options, right? And then you got some on the east side. It's kind of cool just to visually see that. But if we come over to list, okay, this is starting at 450. Let's just take a look at about every 50,000. What do you kind of get? Here's a 450, right? We got granite. We've got tile. Nice cabinets. Could work on the photos. Holy smokes. But otherwise, nice looking. Oh, look at this sucker, man. What a beautiful photo. No idea if it's a great house, but the photos. Mwah! This is 465. 2-stall garage. Fenced in. You got a screen pool area. It's dated, right? Countertops are dated, tiles dated, cabinets are dated, but it looks like it's in great condition. That's about what I would expect at that 450. This one's 465 range. Let's take a look at one that's 500. Great, we get one photo. Guys, you're paying realtors a lot of money. They should be getting you some professional photos, in my opinion. Ask for them, right? Oh, this looks like a Mercedes home. It's a little dated, but it's not incredibly dated. It's open. Where's that pool area, baby? There it is. Smaller pool, screened in, fenced in backyard. That's a pretty small pool. That's a 500 grand. Let's see what 550 gets you. Let's go grab one at 550. Right here, this guy. This is a beautiful photo. I love these photos. You can see the whole yard. You can see the perimeter. You can see the fence. You can see where the pool is. How big is it? It's screened. I love it. Lots of natural light. But you got carpet. You've got, we don't have quartz or granite. This looks like Corian. You got dated cabinets, but it's in phenomenal condition. Listen, guys, here's a good staging tip. You know how simple it is to vacuum these triangles into your carpet? It's super easy, right? And literally when you see that, you might not even have thought about it, but when you see this, it looks like these people take care of their house. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but people who tend to take care of their home tend to put vacuum triangles in their carpet, right? People who don't tend not to. So you can create the perception with your buyers as a seller of getting into a home that's been well taken care of. Here, they got it in this room too. Look at those vacuum triangles. Love them. Oh, there's more. But again, you can see, like, even in the bathrooms here, we got dated cabinets. Guys, this is a $550,000 home. Nice big pool, screened in. Again, well taken care of. Beautiful corner lot. So now you're getting a pretty decent house for $550. Let's see what 600 gets us. Let's try this guy. All right, we got a nice little night photo. Cool. Nice landscaping. Nice tile. We've got crown molding. Lots of natural light. It's well staged. Beautiful photos. Cabinets are a little dated, but, whatever. Stainless steel appliances, all matching. Nice backsplash. Tiles laid diagonally instead of straight. Again, we got the crown molding. Very tasteful. Staged well. Got a lot of their stuff out of there, their personal stuff. Looks sharp. Fans with lights. Looks well taken care of. Nice garage. Man, that is beautifully taken care of. Big old covered patio, which is great. And there's your pool. And you've got a little, it looks like a metal white fence in the back. Now, it's a smaller pool, but this is what 600 will get you, right? So it's kind of cool just to see these things and just kind of get used to the prices. Guys, if you're looking at homes and you're just kind of starting, when I talk to people, I usually say, like, hey, where are you at in the process? Are you just kind of researching prices right now? Are you actually getting out and taking a look at it? If you're taking a look at it, let's go. But that research phase is important. And I think when you're doing the research phase, it's important to have a realtor who's not going to sell you, right? You don't want someone calling you every time that you breathe saying, hey, you ready to buy a house yet? You don't want that. But you want someone who you can say, hey, this house, what's wrong with this house? This price seems a little low, right? This house, how old's the roof? How do I figure out how old the roof is myself, right? And then kind of coach you through this stuff. So by the time you get to the buying process, you're comfortable, you're confident, you're ready. Don, I appreciate your comment. Sean, as always, not only do I appreciate your comment, but I love your update videos. Guys, that's it. If you got any questions, if you need anything, I'm always here for you. Whatever I can do to help, and have an absolutely phenomenal day.